Okay, he's cute. Is it on? Can you hear it? Yeah, that's working. Okay, cool. Okay, we're back. All right. Thank you for the patience. Fundraising is not going yet because we're an entire hour and a half behind. Um, so I think people like popped into the previous stream, but because there was no like actual anything going on besides me trying to figure out audio, it just it didn't work. But it seems like everything's working now. Yeah. Yay. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Do this. Okay. I want to double check if Joey is coming, but I'm not positive if she will. But hello, welcome back. Um, had a huge delay due to some technical difficulties, but I think we figured it out. So that should be working okay. All right. So we got a couple more people to get back on. Oh, I need to announce to everyone that it's back up. Once I announce to everyone else that it's back up, then we will get started. Thank goodness. I was worried that wasn't going to work for a second. Thank you so much for doing. I can't wait to like go a little bit more in depth into why this is so important to me. Um, it seems like it wouldn't be related to a baby metal channel, but I promise it is. Swear. Yeah, there should be a link to donations. I'll double check that yours went through if you'd like to. Yes, it did. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm just in the process of telling the people that went off earlier that we are in fact back up. I know she's adding to the vibes, honestly. The real star of the show. Um, what's should be good to go. I'm so glad that that finally actually worked out. Okay. Hello to the small amount of people that are here. Um, my name is Ace, or sometimes I go by Ruby. Welcome back. Thank you to anyone that decided to pop in. I apologize for the huge delay. It is my first time streaming, so I am not used to this at all. There was a lot of things that, even though I tested, it didn't go out. It didn't work out on the actual day of, but I guess that is what it is. But hi, welcome to Ruby Metal channel. So some of my friends might be joining us later, but basically the reason why I chose this specific movement to do as a charity live stream has directly to do with the dancing part of this channel. Um, I actually used to be in a different dance channel back when I was in high school, but instead of for baby metal, it was for Aqua, which is a Love Live like Japanese idol group. And I had to stop because of my own struggles with eating disorders, and it got so bad that I got hospitalized twice and I couldn't dance anymore. And so once I recovered enough to actually start up this channel and do my little videos here, it meant a lot for like my recovery. And so some of my friends will be coming on later, kind of talking about, their knowledge of the topic and whatnot. It's a little bit choppy. Okay. I'm not sure how I can fix that. Um, but hopefully that resolves. If it gets really bad, I'm sure my friends will let me know as well. But thank you for letting me know. Um, does it sound okay on your end? A little bit. Okay, as long as it's still like somewhat understandable. But yeah, I'm so okay with them coming over. So yeah, okay. So we do have some more people that are confirmed to coming over a little bit later in the stream. But where was I? Yeah, so doing this dance channel, even though there's only 2 videos out, it's been really important to me because it's a sign that I'm actually healthy enough to dance again. And so once I recovered, I wanted to kind of spread that to other people. And of course, right now it is Eating Disorder Awareness Month. So in the description right now, there should be a fundraising link to the National Eating Disorder Association, and they do not just advocacy but also research on eating disorders for bigger and better treatments. If you go to their actual website, they detail a lot more what they do. But that organization contributed to a lot of the research that went on in my treatments when I was recovering, and it is a huge part of the reason why I'm here. Not even in like the being able to dance way, but in the like literally being alive way. Um, so it's really, really important to me. But I have a couple other Babymetal themed things that will happen throughout the stream. I've got some games that I want to play. I've got some like Babymetal related challenges and whatnot. Some of my friends may come in and do like presentations kind of related to eating disorders. I also don't mind like, discussing with the chat if anyone has like personal experience with this and wants to share or ask questions or anything like that. Um, but yeah, I I hope that it's a good time. I hope that it's meaningful. I'm really happy that we've only been streaming for a couple of minutes now, and already there's a donation, which makes me really excited. I put kind of an ambitious one for the side of my channel, but my goal is to kind of go for either 8 hours or whenever that goal gets met, just kind of hang out and whatnot. Um, and then, oh, when you guys donate, I will put your guys' names up here on this little thank you donors thing that I made. And then for anyone that has experience with eating disorders and maybe is like still kind of triggered about certain topics, and I'll bring this up if more people come in. Um, I also have like a little notes that I'll put up that kind of acts as like a warning, and I'll put it close to the camera when it's needed. But basically, it's there that way when we're discussing these topics more in depth. Um, you guys can see that and choose to tune in or tune out depending on what's triggering for you. But yeah, that's kind of how the stream is going to go. I'm waiting for, you know, friends to be ready. And then in addition to that, like I've got, Silent Hill later. I downloaded Clone Hero because they have some Babymetal songs on there. Um, and made a couple of other, you know, related things and whatnot. But yeah. Oh, and then I still wasn't able to figure out how to access your presentation. Do you want me to double check that again?
Could I just log in to my?
I think it would probably be best if you just logged in on here and then we can have you share screen.
Yeah.
So, are you comfortable coming in?
Yeah.
Hello. Everyone can hear her okay, hopefully. This is Kate. This is my friend. She's here helping out, and she has some experience in the psychology field, both like research and also her own growth. So she might be talking a little bit later.
Yeah,
But
I've got my notes.
yeah, no problem. And then I'll pull up Canva in the meantime for you to sign into your own thing.
Oh, that's a different email.
That is, but I couldn't access it through my other one either.
Oh, okay.
Be great. Just let me.
Okay. This is an email that I made in high school.
Not the Yahoo.
Right. Where'd it go?
I love that Lily's just gonna be vibing for
I know.
for the stream. The third participant.
Oh, what's this?
Hey, when did you want to do this?
It's up to you.
Okay, let's see. We've got the Yahoo email is crazy.
Okay, I'm old.
Yeah, Lily is the secret third member of the channel, if y'all didn't know.
Giving herself a bath.
I mean, honestly, I can't even do all the other gaming stuff yet because Joey hasn't arrived with the Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're comfortable, would you want to do it now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let me see if I can get it to share screens here. Oh,
I'm 29, okay?
I'm actually 11. I just look really old for my age. I'm kidding. Okay. Da-da-da. Display capture. Okay. Now let me double check. Taking up the whole screen, but I think that's probably fine.
Okay. Cool. So hello, my name is Kate. I got my degree in psychology at Cal State San Marcos. And yeah, personally, I don't have an ED, but a lot of people that I love, I know that have experienced that. So I'm hoping, oh, sorry, to just share some information about the disorder. Um, So, introduction to eating disorders. Eating disorders are serious mental health conditions that involve persistent patterns of unhealthy eating behaviors. These disorders can impact a person's physical health, emotional well-being, and relationships. Understanding eating disorders is essential to providing support and promoting recovery. And then I do also have some statistics about eating disorders. 9% of the U.S. population, or 30 million Americans, will have an eating disorder in their lifetime. Every 52 minutes, one person is, I don't know if I could say that.
I think on YouTube it has to be something like fell asleep permanently or something.
Fell asleep every 52 minutes, one person falls asleep permanently as a direct consequence of an eating disorder.
I hate YouTube for that.
Over half of individuals with a lifetime history of an eating disorder also have an anxiety disorder, which is 62%. So there's this concept called comorbidity, which is the presence of two or more disorders occurring at the same time. And I posted the resources or my citations to these statistics at the end of this presentation. So, what is an eating disorder? So, eating disorders are characterized by abnormal or disturbed eating habits that negatively affect a person's health. And there are several types. So, eating disorders are considered neurobiological disorders rooted in the brain causing medical and psychological issues. They are not a choice and not simply about control or weight management. And they are affected by genetics, environment, temperament. They all play a role. And they are experienced by all genders, body sizes, and socioeconomic status. So anybody can be affected by an eating disorder. So there are different types of eating disorders. The first one is anorexia nervosa. So that one is an eating disorder characterized by weight loss or lack of appropriate weight gain in growing children, difficulties maintaining an appropriate body weight for height, age, and stature, and in many individuals, distorted body image. People with anorexia nervosa generally restrict the number of calories and the types of food they eat and have other extreme weight loss behaviors. Bulimia nervosa, that is an eating disorder characterized by cycle of binging and compensatory. I can't pronounce the word. Oh my god, I have my degree and I can't even pronounce it. Compensatory?
Compensatory.
Yeah. Behaviors such as self-induced vomiting designed to undo or compensate for the effects of binge eating. And binge eating disorder, that is characterized by recurrent episodes of binge eating and eating larger amounts of food in a discrete period of time without compensatory behaviors. BED is the second most common eating disorder diagnosed. And then there is ARFID, which is avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. So for people with ARFID, they limit the volume or variety of foods they consume, but unlike the other eating disorders, food avoidance or restriction is not related to fears of body image or distress about body shape, size, or weight. Instead, in ARFID, select eating is motivated by a lack of interest in eating or food sensory sensitivity, so strong reactions to taste, texture, smell of foods, and or a fear of aversive consequences such as choking or vomiting. And then there is other specified eating or feeding disorders. So this category was developed to encompass those individuals who do not meet strict diagnostic criteria for anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, or binge eating disorder, but still had a significant eating disorder. And then, I wonder if anybody has any questions so far. No.
I'm checking.
Okay. And then there are different causes to eating disorders. So usually with like mental illnesses, they are affected by this model that we call called biopsychosocial model. This is something that I learned in school. So there's that argument like nature versus nurture, but oftentimes like it's both. And so eating disorders can be caused by genetics, such as family history, and biological factors can contribute to vulnerability. Psychological factors, so mental health issues such as low self-esteem, cognitive distortions that reinforce negative self-perceptions or lack of emotional regulation. So cognitive distortions are essentially like thoughts that aren't exactly true that occur in the mind. And then sociocultural factors. So the media can portray a lot of quote unquote ideal body types, and then there's peer pressure and societal emphasis on appearance can exacerbate body image issues. I also want to mention capitalism also plays a role in the sense that companies profit off insecurity so they can sell their products and procedures.
So true.
Right? And then there are stressful life events, so such as trauma, abuse, or significant life changes can also play a role in the causes of eating disorders. And then there are a couple signs and symptoms. So recognizing the signs of eating disorders is crucial for early intervention. Common symptoms include severe restriction of food intake or overexercising, constant concern about body weight or image, binge eating followed by feelings of guilt or shame, physical signs such as drastic weight loss or gain, fatigue and dizziness, and withdrawal from social events involving food. So there are common traits of people with eating disorders. Usually it's like a desire for perfection, rarely being satisfied with what you've done, being very critical of yourself, being overly competitive about things, obsessive or compulsive behaviors, a lack of confidence in expressing yourself. So if someone is displaying these signs, it's important to approach them with care and encourage professional support. And then the impact on health from eating disorders. So eating disorders can have serious consequences on both physical and mental health. The effects vary depending on the type of disorder, but may include malnutrition, organ damage, electrolyte imbalances, and in severe cases, falling asleep forever. Mentally, individuals with eating disorders often suffer from anxiety, depression, and distorted body image. Recovery is possible with proper treatment, but it is essential to understand the far-reaching effects of these disorders. So treatment and recovery, it is a multifaceted approach. So it includes psychotherapy. I know that. So there's a form of therapy called cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT. There are a lot of criticisms about that form of therapy, but DBT, which is dialectical behavioral therapy, that is also helpful for those with ED. DBT can include learning skills such as emotional regulation and distress tolerance and mindfulness. Um, and then there's social nutritional counseling. So it's important to work with the right dietitians because oftentimes, like especially those of like the older generation, they are not as informed about eating disorders and they can actually make things worse. So it's important to find the right dietitian that is very accepting and understanding of the disorder and is also very important, updated on the recent studies about eating disorders. And then medical care, so addressing physical health issues that comes with eating disorders and in severe cases, hospitalization if necessary. And then it's also important to have a support group. Um, Treatment is often a long term process that requires the individual's commitment to improving both physically and mentally. So it's important to have a support system. You're not supposed to go through things in anything in life alone, and it's important to have people that you can talk to and especially like relate to. It's important to have a community that can help you through anything really. Um, so breaking the stigma. So eating disorders, the way that like eating disorders can be portrayed in the media can be can misconstrue. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog. Um, so yeah, the way that eating disorders can be portrayed in the media or any like mental illness in that sense can be portrayed not as um, accurate. So it's important to break the stigma. So eating disorders often carry a significant amount of stigma that can prevent people from seeking help. Many individuals fear being judged for their eating disorders or body image issues. So it's important to break down these stigmas by creating open and supportive environments. Offering non-judgmental help and understanding is key to encouraging people to seek the help they need. Um, and eating disorders can affect everyone. It can affect all ages, starting as young as like 5 years old to over 80 years old. It affects all races. However, people of color with eating disorders are half as likely to be diagnosed or to receive treatment because of this um, misinformation and lack of education. It affects all genders, with females being 2 times more likely to have an eating disorder, and it affects all sexual orientations. Um, and how to support someone with an eating disorder. If you suspect someone you know is struggling with an eating disorder, offering your support is vital. So it's important to avoid making negative comments about their appearance or eating habits. Instead, focus on providing emotional support and encourage them to seek professional help. Be patient, understanding, and offer to help them find resources such as a therapist or support group. Um, and yeah, just it's important to not be judgmental and really listen to them. I know it can be um what's the word? I lost my train of thought. I'm just gonna keep going. And then prevention and education. So education plays a crucial role in preventing eating disorders. Schools, families, and communities can work together to promote healthy body image, self-acceptance, and balanced eating habits. Programs aimed at building self-esteem, teaching coping skills, and understanding media influence can help prevent the onset of eating disorders, especially among vulnerable individuals. And lastly, eating disorders are complex conditions that require compassion, understanding, and professional care. Early intervention and treatment can make a significant difference in recovery. So, yeah, um, if you are going through it, it's okay. You're not alone. Um, help is there. Um, and yeah, we can get through it together.
Whee!
Yeah. And then these are my references.
While we're waiting for the tab to update and kind of see if anyone has their own like discussions or things that they wanted to put in, I kind of wanted to like continue the discussion for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep forgetting where the freaking the frame is.
Yeah.
Because it's my first time doing this, but um, I think like the stigma and education piece is really like important for me personally, just because of how much I think people tend to focus on anorexia over the other eating disorders, um, which like to a sense I get it is the disorder that has like the highest mortality rates out of anything in the DSM-5. But at the same time, I think because of people's incorrect knowledge of it, combined with the fact that people think of EDs, they only think of Anna, immediately goes to, oh, it's like the fat phobic disorder. And you'll notice that in Kate's presentation, she didn't just mention like self-esteem and body image as the only causes to eating disorders. She also mentioned things like socioeconomic issues and societal issues and all of these other factors, trauma. And a big part of that for me is that when I went to my eating treatments, I learned that there was a lot of it that had to do with a lack of control. And so that doesn't really have anything to do with how you want to look like. Sometimes people get into these things originally because they're going through something hard and they feel like they don't have control in their life. And then the body image thing just comes after because they're like, well, one thing I can control is what I look like. So let me do that. And so just maybe something to keep in mind that that's also part of the reason why bringing up things like food and body might not help your friends who's struggling with this. One, it can be triggering, but two, sometimes it can make them feel worse because it wasn't even about that originally. You know, you think you're helping by breaking a cognitive distortion by being like, oh, well, even if you did look like X, Y, and Z, why is that so wrong when that's literally not what it's about? And they're like, cool, now I struggle with eating food and I feel guilty, or like you think I judge other people for looking a certain way. Um, yeah, does that sound kind of accurate to you?
Yeah, no, that sounds very accurate. And a lot of times people don't talk about the control part. And I feel like um, the topic of control comes up a lot in just like multiple like mental health disorders. Um, yeah, so I think it's important to talk about that because um, feeling out of control is can have a lot of consequences in your life.
I think it's really important now if you are American because there's progressively more reasons to feel kind of out of control right now. I know Kate and I were just talking about it literally yesterday about how going on social media and seeing what's going on in the world is really rough.
Yeah,
Hence the
very rough.
yeah. So um, even if somebody's not necessarily looking at a magazine and going, why don't I look like that? They might develop something like binge eating disorder just because they're stressed about what's going on. You know, you never know what the original reason was, even if it morphs itself into something else. Kind of bringing that back to like the Babymetal and dance focus thing. Um, I don't know how much you want to talk about your experience with like dancing, but like dance and eating disorders unfortunately have a very strong love-hate relationship. And in my old dance group, you know, it really it really made things worse for me because I would like look at the camera afterwards or look at our like videos when me and my friends were done dancing, and instead of going, wow, that was really fun, I'm so glad I did that, I love this music, I love this group, I wouldn't even be looking at my other friends in the video. I would just be looking at me and like how much I didn't like how X, Y, and Z went down the entire time. And like the like toxicity in my own mindset just ruined the experience for me. Versus then once I was recovered and I started this Babymetal channel, um, whenever the videos upload, and I know there's only two right now, but I'm actually working on another one, it's just not out there yet. And spoiler alert, some of the friends that are going to be in this stream might be in future videos. um, when I finish recordings now and I look at it, I don't care about the same things I did at all. It's like I barely care about the video itself, and I'm almost more just like, wow, I really love my friends, and I really love being supported by people I love. That way I can do these things and pursue art. And isn't that how art's supposed to be? Shouldn't it be about like the joy of creation, like Five Nights at Freddy's says, and like finding joy in expressing yourself and encouraging your friends to pursue art together, not how it looks or how perfect it is and whatnot. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Like recovery is the only reason why this channel exists. Um, and actually, because I think I have more time until like the rest of our friends come on, so I'm just gonna babble unless you have anything you want to bring in, or if anyone else has anything in. But like baby metal specifically, right? So I'm gonna talk about Yui Metal. Yui Metal was an old member of Babymetal from like the original squad. Um, and she was the like smallest and kind of like more the shyer member of the group, you know, like people kind of famously thought in her interviews that she would kind of like hide behind Sue and talk really like softly. So she had a little bit of shyness there, but she was also really strict on herself on how well she danced. So she got the nickname Angel of Dance because she was so precise and perfectionistic about it, right? Um, Yui Metal struggled with some sort of like health issue later on, right? So, or sorry, I'm skipping over some things. So, Yui Metal is my favorite. She's associated with the colors red and black. Um, she, you know, wears twin tails and whatnot. I love her whole vibe. And she also struggled with health issues, like I did. Whether or not those health issues were disclosed, obviously, I think people have different theories about what happened. But the point is, eventually something happened where her health issues, whether it was an injury or something else, got so bad that she had to leave in 2018. And Babymetal said that they would always consider her one of the members of the group and that she was always welcome back no matter what. Um, and even though she was kind of supposed to come back, she never did. And not only did she never come back, but she just completely disappeared off of the public eye completely, and now no one knows if she's okay. Well, correction, I think we know now because last year there was an update that said that she officially left um, her like agency, A Muse, I think. But until then, it was just radio silence. Now, going back to me and my dance experience, the character that I played also had pigtails like Yui Metal, was also the youngest member of the group, or the smallest member of the group, was also really shy. And um, she had red hair like me, and you know, there was just a lot of similarities where I really related to her. And my health issues with my eating disorder got so bad that actually the exact same year that Yumi Metal left, I left my old dance group with Aqua Love Live. Um, and so there was kind of this parallel there where even then, like, the old friends I had in the dance group said, like, oh, like, you know, our old Ruby will always be a member of Aqua, even if, you know, they're not officially there. And they might join back in the future, and it didn't happen because I just kept getting sicker. And so I really related to Yui for that, for kind of the parallels in our story, even though the exact reason behind it was very different, you know, and I don't know Yui's personal life. I got a really big attachment to her because of that. And Yui and also Momoko is genuinely a huge motivator for the reason why this channel begins in the first place. I consider this channel kind of a love letter to both idol groups, um, just because of how similar, in my little way, the stories are between the two. Um, yeah, even things like, you know, when Momoko became an official member, I think like the color they associated her with in the vinyls was like hot pink, which was like the color that like Ruby was from Aqua, the character that I played in the old idol group. Um, like it just kept having like parallel after parallel after parallel for me. Um, And yeah, I'm privileged enough that not only do I have friends to support me that make me not want to get sick again, but I also physically like, or like I literally can't get sick if I want to keep pursuing my goals in this dance channel and making more projects and dancing and maybe doing other things like singing and bringing more people on and doing props and other more complicated Ruby metal videos that I've done because if I get sick, I can't do it. So now I have to stay healthy. Like I have to if I want to keep doing this with my friends. So it's been a really good motivator. Um, but yeah, I've been battling for a long time. Um, if anyone wants to share any of their own things or questions about Kate's presentation, or if there's anything you wanted to add at all.
I just want to say that I'm super proud of you, and I just like the things that you've been through. Even though they were really hard, they shaped who you are today, the person you are today. I mean, it's always been beautiful. Um,
So there's a dog. Hi, this is Jax.
okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. Not the all the way. Here's what I know. Yeah. Interrupted by dog. But anyway, yeah, just want to say that I'm super proud of you, and it's an honor to hear your story and get to know you. And I don't know, all the things that you do really inspire me. In so many ways, especially as like an artist. Dog. But yeah.
You inspire me too. I mean, like, the whole reason why you're on here is because I respect you and your mind and like your own art, you know.
Thank you.
Um, if you don't know who this is, Kate is a badass in her own stuff. She also dances, she also sings, she also acts, she also slays every day. Um, so you should also support her. Um, and again, she might be supporting me even more in the future, but also her individual stuff is really freaking cool. So if you don't know who this is, I might include her stuff afterwards if she lets me what things she wants to share.
But appreciate that.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah. You know, so
I haven't seen any questions pop up for anyone about the presentation. Um, I guess if not, I can talk a little bit more about like what helps me in recovery. Um, I'm gonna be ping ponging a lot back and forth between the Babymetal topic and the ED topic, just to like make sure that we're taking a breather from like heavy topics, you know, and cutting through. Um, but like things that helped me, honestly, like treatment is really important. It really is. It can be really stressful and it can sometimes do harm in the short term if you don't get the right treatments. Um, but it's really important because depending on how far in you are in your ED, and this can be true for restrictive or non restrictive. So, not just like things like anemia, but also if you have BED or ARFID, any of these things can malnourish you in one way or another. It doesn't matter how many calories you're eating or how frequently. Like, if you're eating in a way that is not getting you the like levels of vitamins and like nutrients you need, you will be malnourished in some way, shape, or form. And when that happens, your brain doesn't work well. So, yes, friendship is important and whatnot, but you can only get so much recovery from an ED, from emotional support and therapy and love, when your brain's not even absorbing it. Like, I can't even remember some of the kind things that people said to me really early on into my recovery journey because I didn't have enough, like, vitamin C and calcium and, like, everything else in my body to, like, actually retain it. So, support's really necessary, but also if you're at the point where your doctors are telling you, like, yo, you don't have enough X, Y, and Z nutrients, you just gotta do it. I'm sorry, you just gotta. Because otherwise, the other stuff is not gonna help that much. But once I got what I needed in my system, and I had enough of like a brain to do brain things, um, it honestly wasn't even just the therapy, like the professional therapy that helped. It was actually having a community of other people who understood what was going on. Like, I don't think that I would have actually recovered if it wasn't for the fact that I had people around me that made me genuinely feel loved. I think that helps more than anything else. Like, obviously, there was the refeeding aspect, but after that, it wasn't the therapy appointments, it wasn't the like medications, it was knowing that other people were there. Because EDs can be so isolating because it makes you a bit of a weirdo. You know, you're doing these behaviors that are not normal, and it can really isolate you from other people because of judgments, because of your own thoughts in your head being louder than other people's, and X, Y, and Z. And so, even if you can't provide like really in-depth support of your friends, like, and I mean like any, like if you're the type of person where when they vent to you, you're like, I can't do it, I can't do it. That's fine. Just be there for them in a sense of like, let them know that you love them, play games with them, invite them out, to a park or something when you go out, think of them, and just remind them that there is something else outside of what's going on inside their head. It can really be that simple. You don't have to save anybody. That's not your job, especially if you're not a professional. But I think the friends I made at the treatment center, just the other, like, girls that were there, and I say girls just because I was in one of those separated ones, um, they got me through everything. Because instead of constantly thinking about what I was going to eat today, I was thinking about the new season of Sherlock. Because that's what we were all hanging out and talking about. Um, Shout out to Ben Patch Cabbage Patch. Um, so it really can be that simple. It is not your job to magically save anybody, but community can do a lot. And if it doesn't, also remember that, again, the part of your friend that's not accepting your love is not them. Their brain is probably literally starving of some important nutrients, and I mean that regardless of which ED they have. You can have like a really advanced BED where you're eating too much and still be malnourished because you're not, out of all the things you're eating, you're not eating carrots. So you're missing something that you need for carrots. It can, so I mean anyone. If your friend is not recovering at the rate you want them to, remember their brain is missing some things. So it's not them. They're not trying to spite you. They don't not believe that you love them. They're sick. So try to remember that as well. But the love is there, and it genuinely helps so much. Like, seriously. I think just knowing other people, like, actually had my back and weren't completely leaving me behind to just wallow in this helped more than talk therapy ever did. Um, so yeah. Um, Again, might be different for everyone, but for me, what helped was post having vitamins in my brain, just feeling like I was loved was really what it was for me. Um, I don't want to go into detail of your own stuff, but for the very vague struggles that you've gone through, would you say about the same or what things helped you?
Yeah, I literally wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for my friends. um, just every time I have like really deep connection, like with my friend, like when we're talking about something very personal, I like remind myself like, oh, this is like what I'm alive for. It's like it's for other people, and like love is, I think, like the strongest force in this world. And with like a lot of mental illnesses, like isolation is like a huge thing. And like when you're alone, you're just saying mean things to yourself over and over again. And so it's nice to have like that other person to remind you, like, hey, like I love you. Like you're, um, yeah, just like community and like a support system is super, super important, right, Lily? Um, and yeah, like when I was in treatment, um, I think like I definitely agree that it was more about like the people who supported me and the things that they said to me, and just like the fact that they want to see me succeed helped more than what the therapist would say. Um, and it's not to say that like what therapists say like are not helpful at all. It's like good to like develop skills and stuff, but it's love is a huge um, I don't know, medicine and helps you heal. So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely, I agree.
my foot is asleep.
Do I grab like pillows for us to sit on? Would that be better? Or am I good?
Uh, do you want to sit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wanted to do a thing. They're not ready yet, mainly because I was having some iPad issues, but I want to show them because once they're done, I'm gonna have them up for the rest of February, the rest of ED Awareness Month. But I'm in the process of making Babymetal stickers. Um, and instead of having them be, what do you call it, just for um, like supporting the channel and whatnot, I was gonna have it so that for the rest of like ED Awareness Month, all of the money to them just goes straight to um, the NEDA as well. So even if you don't donate here today, right this second, I'll try to show like an example of like one. This is Yui that I'm working on. They're focused. Okay, so they're not done yet, but in addition to like the donations that are happening today, once these go up, all of the money to them will also go to the National Eating Disorder Association for research and whatnot and recovery. Um, this one, of course, is Yui. I have sketches of all of them that I've been slowly working on. I'll pull up the drafts for the other ones and probably put those on. I have a Ko-fi already, and then I also have an Etsy, so I might link them. I might just link them on both. But like, these are the drafts of all of them. Yui, or sorry, I can't do the weird thing. Yui, Sue, Moa, Momo at the bottom. So all of these will be digitized and turned into stickers. So even if you don't have money right this second to donate, or you just, for any reason, can't write the seconds, there will be another opportunity that I'm doing um, with these, Babymetal themed stickers as well. They've been really fun to draw too. Um, I originally got into drawing because of anime, and then I had a Hamilton phase, which kind of unanimated my art.
Had
And
had it.
you don't need to call me out like that. But it like unanimated my art, and then it's coming back now while I'm trying to draw Babymetal because so much Babymetal art is in that cutesy style. So it's been fun messing around with that. But those will hopefully also be up while February is still on. So that's another venue that you guys can do for donating to the cause as well. And I'll make sure after the stream to post about that as soon as they're ready. That way people don't forget, because I know it's not available yet. But yeah,
Yay!
we should have friends coming over in a second, play some like games and whatnot. In the meantime, can I start making you tea? Do you want any tea?
Oh, tea would be amazing.
Let me grab the tea and whatnot.
So, do you want me to? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to just sit here and entertain, do a dance?
I know, like I was hoping that we would have more of the games. Well, you know what I could do?
Hmm.
I want to see if do we know if the Roblox Babymetal game is co-op? Because if so, I know that we could play that now.
We could.
Let me check it out really quick. I think we should be able to do that. So wanted to see this. Oh, I need to write our first donor's name on the board also.
Yeah.
Because we had one donation of $50 already. Honestly, even if that's all we get, it already makes me so happy. Because like just the fact that anyone is still willing to, or can make it easier to these that I got. So this is from here. Let me see something from Patrick Martinez. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. We got that going on the board right now. Is first donation. So if any of you guys want to donate, again, the link is in the description of this stream. It's going to be going to the National Eating Disorder Association. They fund research for treatments of eating disorders and also just generally share information with the public about different ways to help. They were directly affiliated with the treatment center that um, saved my life. So I really support them. Now that that's there, let me see if I can get Roblox going. Because there's actually, fun fact, out of all the platforms they could have chosen, um, Babymetal has a Roblox game, like an official made by them Roblox game. Well, I don't think the girls made it, but like, Babymetal's people made it. I want to see if it's co-op, because if so, maybe we could play it together.
We go. I can hop on my PC right now.
Sure?
Yeah.
I'll be back. Let's see. It's called Babymetal Monsters. See if I can pull that up. Do this. Yeah, that's fine with me. Let's see if this is playable. Yes, it is. Let's for the compliments about the drawings. I'm glad you like them. I know. I tried playing the Baby Metal Roblox game once, and it is an experience, but I don't think that Kate has played it at all. So I'm gonna see if I can get it to these streams. Try this instead. So big. Okay, hold on. Also, that's what she said. Okay. Bye. You guys hear the audio okay? On the game. Something. I don't think you guys can hear. Okay, let's see if I can fix that. I appreciate y'all's patience with me. Yeah, the game audio's not working. Let's see if I can fix. Oh, James, can you hear it now? Yes. Yay! Okay, good. Alright. So that's all working now. And then I should have invited Kay. So hopefully she'll be here in a second. Well, there she is. Yay! Okay, I think we're ready to go. Oh shoot. Here? Did you get into the game? Is it called... I can't tell if you're in or not. Gather 7 tablets, set them into a game. Escape. Into a game. Oh dang. No. Keuangan. I'm invincible. Didn't do it. Stick. One thing for them to make for fans. What was this conversation like? Hi. How is it? Oh, what? Alright, let's see if I can. I think I'm safe when I do this. I think that's a lot better. There we go. Okay, it should update itself in a second. Yeah. Oh, there's so much more. Have you found your tablet yet? Fair. What is that? I think there is a heart back here somewhere. I can't find the heart. But I need to go back over there once I find it. Yeah, it's like so unnecessarily intense for like a silly little like Roblox game. Okay, I go back to the Kitsune spider. I think it was over here. Get stuck in that. why this. It seems really fun. I downloaded it, but I haven't played it with anyone yet. I would love to play that with Richie. Can you stay away from the one exit I have? Maybe I just have to be a baller. I just have to be a baller. Go ahead. It is cool that there's quite a few people that make, like, pretty serious horror games in Roblox of all places. Oh, I keep not looking, like, at the map like a dumbass. I've been possessed by the fox god. I don't know if I can even continue playing that with that bit like. As good as the song is, I'm afraid of copyright content. Yeah, that's the one thing. I might do this in the Twitch. I might do this on Twitch in the future. That way I can actually play Babymetal music. So, but yeah, YouTube will get you for it. But I've never used Twitch before. But mainly just because I'm like, I feel like it's pretty much only for gamers. And as y'all very much know now, I am not a gamer. And I don't think I'm gonna, like, yeah, I don't know. Do people post, like, dance content on Twitch? How do you control your character? Oh, I'm on my laptop right now. I have a Victus gaming laptop that my boyfriend gave to me. So, it's pretty cool. There is another game that I can play while we're waiting for the rest of people to come over, but it's not multiplayer. Okay, would you be bored if you wanted to, like, help me make decisions in Silent Hill? Alright, if you wanted to come down again. But yeah, that's Babymetal's official video game. Very silly. I've only ever played it one time, and I think I won it the first time. But the game is literally just that. It is not complex whatsoever. So it is what it is. But yeah, I have Silent Hill F, which I think is still somewhat related because it's all like kitsune themed and whatnot. So it goes with the aesthetic. While Kate's coming down here, and I set that up and whatnot, friendly reminder if anyone else is coming. Um, in the description below is a link so that you could donate to the National Eating Disorder Association. They do research on treatment and also general advocacy for eating disorders. Um, we have a goal of $500, so if there's anything you can donate at all, or not, if you just want to hang out and have fun, maybe spread this to other people, that is what we're here for. So, yeah, we've already had one donor. Let me actually check and see if anyone else has done anything since. Oh, yeah, we did have another. Wait, let me see, who was it? It was anonymous. So, I will put Anne on unless someone wants to claim it. But, Kate, we have another person that donated. Yeah. Yeah. They just put their self as Anne on, but. Yeah. Sorry. To whoever you were who donated money to the cause, thank you so much. Again, the eating disorder, recovery and whatnot, is really important to me. It's the whole reason why I was able to start this dance channel in the first place. So, yeah. If we don't have anyone claiming it, let me just double check that I didn't miss it while I was gaming or something. Looks like no, so I'll just put Anne on. Thank you. And put it on the board. So, yeah, we have $60 donated to the National Eating Disorder Association now, which is really cool. I'm so happy that people are actually participating, even if it's just a little. That's still $60 more to the cause than what happens before. Everything helps. So, yeah, I'm going to get Silent Hill F started up while we're doing that. And then I'll need to do this. Let's go. I've never played a Silent Hill game. They're spooky. I really love the aesthetic of this one. I'm not very far into it, so I'm probably just gonna start a new game. Let's do. That should be going. Yep. And then take my face and make it smaller. I'm sure there's a better way to do this that I will learn with hotkeys in the future, but for now, this will work. Yeah, I'm not really tech savvy, so. Same, obviously. Okay, that should be working. I'll double check though. I'm just making sure that it's looking in. Dancing and playing simultaneously would be epic. You're so right. Well, I actually might do a dance challenge related to Babymetal later, but we'll see if it pulls through. Um, because this is just me and my friends, I'm kind of at the mercy of circumstances. We had tech issues earlier, and then also some of the people that wanted to contribute are sick and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. But I'm just happy that this is happening at all. Honestly, the donation was you. Okay, thank you so much, Jamie. I shall put your name in. Oh, place that down. No worries. Thank you so much for donating. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So that's our second donation. Your laptop starts sounding like a jet engine. You're right. This is a big game, so it does. It does get a little rough sometimes. So there's your name going on. Is there a way I can share the audio with you? Because it's going to be going through the, what am I trying to say? The headphones, because otherwise it'll double. I guess the only way would be if you wanted to, like, but it'll be delayed. Here, let me see. I wish I had. Do you still have earbuds by any chance? No, not even sort of. It's okay.
Like the wired ones?
I might just have to turn it up a bit. Do it that way, because I can hear it a little bit, but I don't think you can yet.
But if you play the audio, send my ear with the microphone.
Exactly. It probably will.
That's okay.
I wish I had a dongle to connect to. Yeah. Okay, no worries. We already. Okay. I'm gonna do a new game that we can just start from the beginning. And then I'm a baby. So I'm putting it on baby mode. Do
Things will happen.
Bunny. It's bunny time. And at least this game is also subtitled. So
Okay, perfect. What happened?
it should just be loading. Hopefully. Hold on.
ガマ外れなんか気にしないもん。
Uh-oh.
ひなこお友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？
男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげない。だって。
じゃあお姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。
本
Just took forever to load, I
お待
guess.
たせ。
No, it's delayed as
お
hell.
姉ちゃん
Here.
何かいいことでもあった？昔を思い出してた。
It crashed.
Oh no.
That's why. Okay, let's try that again. Very sad. This game is also huge. It took me a while to figure out how to not make the game constantly crash during cut streams. Cut scenes. Excuse me. Cut screams. Cut screams. So, hopefully it didn't undo my progress on that. You guys can't see her, but the baby dog is back. She's back. He loves you. She's a little old lady.
My friend is making fun of me for being on Roblox because my friends and I always make fun of him for being on Roblox.
It's like it's when you're saying you're playing Valorant and Armando, who plays Valorant, was like, ew.
Well, nobody likes Valorant. You play Valorant.
仲間
Especially the people that say
Especially the people that play it.
ひなこ
It's a nightmare.
お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？
男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。
じゃあお姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。本当？お待たせ。お姉ちゃん。何かいいことでもあった？
ううん昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
Valorant is evil.
ひなこ。私ね。
Outfit is so cute.
Right?
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
I just think this game is so pretty. I want you to hear the music in this one. Vibes. Was it? Or fuck, I don't know. Or what do you call it? I keep seeing people make memes about it, but I never actually got an official answer. The Valorant is evil, so does anyone know the actual reason why it's Silent Hill F? Because I don't. I think people have like just like made memes about it, saying things like the F-bomb, things like when the saying first came out, it would crash every 52 seconds. I mean, it still kind of does. And so people were like being mean and calling it Silent Hill Fail. Oh, it's a really beautiful game, but it's huge. So it just, every time you play it, most people's PC just goes, please, don't do this to me. Okay, here we go. And again, while I'm playing this reminder, in the description, donates the National Eating Disorder Association. We're at $60 right now.
あんなにも高校娘なのにどうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひなこ。
お父さん、ひなこだって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひなこをずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひなこ、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰っておいでね。
You know, healthy things. Family goals. You know what could happen if you felt a loss of sense of control in your family like this? Oh, eating disorders. Donate to the link. I'm normal about these things, I swear. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. forget where all the little things are, so I'm just gonna re-explore everything. Yeah. There have been sighting of foxes coming into town recently. I'm sure that the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned of any children who may try to chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, echinococcus, to name just a few. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. The fox god is here. Kitsune-sama. I wish I could, like, jump fences and break in places.
Yeah. Me in real life.
Just in general.
Where my friends in college and we broke into like an abandoned asylum.
Oh,
From like the
wait, that
70s
actually
or something.
that actually sounds so fun. I always wanted to do things like that when I was a teenager, but I was not that kind of kid. I would be too much of a weenie.
Yeah, I like did not have the physique for it because like we had to jump over like fences and stuff, and they had to push me over. I get all stuck into it.
You just gotta take parkour lessons from Tyler.
I know.
Parkour. Parkour.
拝んでおこう。
I don't remember there being anything down here. But yeah, I thought this game was somewhat related just because of the aesthetic with all the foxes and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you'll see even more what I mean soon. Oh, I can change my costume and stuff here. Drinking at this time of day. A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion of young women so pure they make even flowers blush. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to swear on this stream? Am I allowed to swear on this stream?
Yeah, this isn't set for kids only.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just, I think YouTube community guidelines is bad about, like, certain mental health terms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't use the not being alive words,
Yeah.
I think. But even that, I'm not super confident where the line is. Because, like, I'm subscribed to the No OCD YouTube channel, which, mind you, for people watching, OCD and eating disorders in general, but especially anorexia, have really high comorbidities. So, if that's something you're struggling with, you might want to look into the other, just to, make sure everything's all good. But I'm subscribed to them, and I feel like they've never had issues.
お稲荷様だ。あちこちに
This is so
祀られてる。
cute. Oh. I'm trying to make like a Kitsune shrine like this in Animal Crossing, actually.
Yeah.
I
love your island in Animal Crossing.
Thank you. I have like a horror themed island for the rest of y'all. But I don't have all the pieces that I want for it. Like, I really want the Karopi furniture because they have like kind of temple looking, what am I trying to say? Like bridges and stones that might be helpful. I'm gonna need a lot of custom design though, because there's not a lot of like Kitsune specific things. Everyone's gone.
千鶴屋なら誰か来てるかな。
What's the time zone? This looks like modern day.
No, I think this is in the. Oh, you have to go Great job with raising awareness. Good luck with the rest of the events. Bang your heads, all you Babymetal maniacs. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. Okay. Ebi Sugalka. I live in a small rural town in Ebi Sugalka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The Grand Iron Bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of the sorry town's former glory. And this is why I'm relating it to Babymetal for this part. Inari-sama. Ebi Sugaoka is mostly composed of Inari-sama's believers. There are statues of Inari-sama all over town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Inari-sama, often referred to as Oinari-sama, is a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings preference of abura-aged tofu pierced through an old needle. It seems like other towns don't have these customs, though. I'm guessing they might be something special only we do for Inari-sama here in Ebi Sugaoka. So, not exactly Kitsune-sama, but fox themed. Fox and dog. Serious issues in Ebi Sugaoka. Starting around May, Ebi Sugaoka began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefecture Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that they may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefecture Disaster Prevention Division is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters ahead. Never something you want to see in Japan.
No.
California, Japan earthquake buddies. Although I think theirs are worse by a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Ours is more just the appending, like, maybe one day. When? Who knows?
Are we due for like a super earthquake?
That's what I mean.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
That.
他の道を探そう。
It's probably fine.
この先に抜け道があったはず。
絶対に呪いよ。あんなひどい死に方あるわけないもの。私なら絶対に嫌。そんな家。噂をすればなんとやらだよ。
I feel like, I mean, obviously this town is a lot smaller, but I kind of relate to the stigma of, like, living in a small community and no one can stop gossiping.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I grew up in a prep school, and it felt like you weren't allowed to grow up, because anytime you went through a phase...
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。車が道を塞いでてさ。千鶴屋？ 今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
じゃあね。
裏切り者。
Igarashi Sakako, one of my best friends. She always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to work her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations.
Really nice. We should do something.
Yeah. I usually send money cards to my best friend every year, but I have like a bunch. Maybe we could do the whole squad.
We could. I did that last year too.
Oh yeah. Hinata Junko, my older sister. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. She can rely on her. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since I was born, until she left to get married.
This is an outfit I'm with.
Huh?
This is an outfit I'm with.
Yeah. Last scene, Suzukani Mayumi. Last scene wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief with black polka dots.
破られてる。
This game can be even, like, prettier on a PC that's not mine. Okay. Alright, have to be ready for this part.
シュだ。
よ、相棒。
シュ。
あのさ。
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュ。
シュウくん、お待たせ。ひなこも
I
い
hate
たんだ。
her.
リンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
You'll see.
None of your business.
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。消耗あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても消耗書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。
you're not tryptophobic, are you?
No.
If anyone is, look away. Like, right now.
裏切りも
Oh.
My mouse sensitivity, no! Parkour! Why am I not running? Why am I not running?
What am I running?
Yeah, I'm sure.
これ週にもらっててよかった
Itai is an understatement. Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you subconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk about anything, or just call my name, and I'll be there. We got this.
みんな絶対無事でいてくれよ
1 through 8 to use an item. Leave a journal update. When it's time to use an item, you must go to Equipment Order B, select items, and then add the items used to a shortcut. Okay. Taking hits will cause victim. Okay. Everyone's still good over here. Yeah. Also, if you want any tea, by all means. Sorry, I know I've just been going.
No, it's alright.
急いで咲子のとこに戻らないと。
Oh, I'm just dumb. I shouldn't say that, especially not a recovery stream. I'm not dumb. I did a dumb thing. That doesn't make me dumb as a person.
Yeah, be nice to my friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you're not nice to yourself, that means you're not nice to my friend. So I'll fuck you up. Yeah. For anyone that's coming in and out, reminder that this is not just a Babymetal themed stream, but also we are donating to the National Eating Disorder Association. There's a link in the description at the bottom of this video. I wonder if I can actually pull that up in another thing. See if anyone else has donated to it. But we are 12% of the way to our goal, so that's cool. Sorry, don't let me do anything.
Michelle said Leo's grabbing some equipment at his place right now, then we're coming.
Oh, awesome! Yeah. So we'll have more friends here. I'm excited for that, because then I can start cooking and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll probably keep going with this until they arrive then, and then we'll take a break for, like, tea and making. For the rest of you, when my friends come over, I'm going to be making Babymetal themed foods. And what I mean by that is I went into old interviews and found each of the Babymetal members, including Yui members' favorite favorite foods, and I'm gonna cook them for my friends. So you can't have an eating disorder awareness stream and skip meals. That's no good. So I'm gonna be a good example with my friends.
You're so good.
Well, it's important. Like, I'm gonna be here for like 8 hours and be like, oh yeah, donate to this eating disorder thing on a completely unrelated note. You're never gonna see me eat. No, absolutely not.
I might be going on a boba date.
Ooh. Enjoy the boba.
Oh. You should get that checked.
Which part? Oh god, I'm gonna die so often. Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna run. I don't think I have a weapon yet. Whoa. Please, frames. Please, frames. Thank you. Oh. God, this game is just so damn pretty. The vibes. The vibes are immaculate. I don't like that it closed behind me. Actually, really don't like that. Journal updated. I'm looking around, use F, collectibles. Oh wait, what am I using P for? To view which key items documents you currently have, okay. Use tab to open that. E current objective. Yeah, I don't have anything to attack yet. Okay, that's fine. I know I'm getting it soon, I think. Because I watched Mr. Marcus Flyer play this. So I've seen the first ending, but I still needed to get it for myself because there's multiple endings, and I think Mark played it one and it's gonna be done, and I want to see the multiple endings. Is there anything else in? Yes. This is my first time playing a big boy game also, if y'all couldn't tell. Okay. Is there anything else I missed that had a key somewhere? No, I just have capsules and bandages right now. Oh, there's an upstairs. Zooey's so cute, you know. Wanna go? Also won't budge. I might just also be here too early.
How about looking?
Yeah. Yokana jelly with dessert filled with. Oh, I love these. They're so yummy. I think you can make offerings in this game.
Have you heard of the game called Okami?
Which game?
Okami?
No. Oh, there's blood in the window. Oh, that's what you want to see, right? It's like a good sign.
Okami is like a really pretty game. So you play as this dog that has like special powers, and it's a lot of like Japanese art, and I don't know, 6 months later. Set in a fictional version of classical Japan, Okami combines Japanese mythology and folklore to tell the story of how the land was saved from darkness by the Shinto sun goddess, who took the form of a white wolf.
Interesting.
And you use like a celestial brush to like perform like actions and stuff to do in this game.
Am I stupid or can I no longer leave?
You're stuck there
for the rest of the game.
No! Blood in the window is an iron lung the blood. Did you? Oh my god.
What?
I don't want to talk about spoilers in the stream, but if y'all saw it, was it not fucking amazing or what? God, I cannot wait for that movie to come out on Blu-ray. Okay, I fear. I fear.
Okay, let me out. Let me out.
Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. I'm begging for help. I'm screaming for help. Please just let me out. We don't support that voice actor, though.
Oh yeah.
It was just a funny show while it lasted. Just such a bummer, like, they got lemon grab, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Can't have anything. I'm stuck. I can't leave. Is there like an important cutscene I'm just not seeing? Like, do I need to examine this blood?
Don't know. I have to pee.
Go pee. Go piss, girl.
Thank you.
Ah. Yes, that is exactly what it was. I needed to see this horrible face. Ooh. I don't want a blood key. I don't want that. No, I'm good. Okay. My journal updated. That's great. Yeah, okay. Oh! No! No! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! The key doesn't fit! No! I'm gonna die because I don't know what to do. No. Oh god. Don't fucking do it. Thank god. Okay, please. Go, 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 go.
ここはまずい。シュウたち無事だといいけど。
I'm gonna die so many times this game because I don't play video games.
Me as fuck.
I got more drugs.
Drugs.
Drug. There's more kitsune. All hail the fox god. I can't believe that this entire. I didn't like that. Oh god, I put myself in a corner. Get out of there. God, let me go, let me go, let me go. Thank you. Oh.
Look at her ears.
Oh, I'm going backwards. I probably am not supposed to. I don't know how to avoid you. This is terrifying. Okay, I got around you. No. Oh, it's not there either.
Nowhere to go.
I don't.
Oh. Must be running.
I am just running. Safe! Offerings, okay, cool.
Did you get the dessert?
Before I do any of that, I want to just save, and then I'll probably go back to where I was and get the things that I'm currently running away from. I think around here is when they finally give me a weapon. I keep looking over at my, chat and laughing because the last thing is just Iron Lung reference.
Rinko?
Yes!
A weapon!
Let's okay. Do you believe in me?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Oh. What?
You see to lock onto an enemy. Okay, I'm gonna need that. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna need? Is for my keyboard to not lag. Whew. Oh no. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. I did it. I did it with keyboard lag. Cause I was gonna make a fake brag, but I'm so abysmally bad at video games I don't even want to joke about it. Okay. Yeah, this is the way I came, because I was missing some items because I was running for my life like a weenie.
Oh. Weenie Hut Junior!
Yes! Weenie Hut Juniors! Type of offering. Okay, was there one more, or is that it? I think the others were over here. But now I can whack the shit out of people. Oh, it was something... No, I can't interact to this, but it's more heat today. Okay, maybe it was just that one thing I missed over there. Alright. Just smack at the ground. I love that out of all the weapons she has, it's just teenage girl with a freaking metal pipe. It's so good. On the, like, Iron Lung reference, I'd also like to point out that Mark was, like, the first YouTuber I ever saw doing charity streams. So there is some influence from him here. I love Mark. Me too.
Do you want to talk about how you met him?
Oh, yeah! Does anyone that's in here not know that I got to be Mark? I went to the opening day of Iron Lung at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood, and Mark came in to surprise us. Oh.
シュウどこにいる
But yeah, he popped into the theater in the beginning just to say hi and, like, thank us for coming, telling us not to do spoilers or anything like that. And then afterwards, what am I trying to say? I like talking outside of the theater, and I got a signature from him. I got to talk to him for just like 30 seconds, got a photo, and he was really sweet. He seems like tired because he's an introvert and was probably talking to people all day, but it was really cool to see him. My like attention is focused, but I'll go more into depth into it if anyone here cares. I got ramen.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, here. I'll actually pause for a second so I can
Thank
talk
you.
about it then. So, for you guys that don't know, Iron Lung's a horror movie written by Markiplier, a much bigger YouTuber, obviously. It was really good. You should watch it. And not as in like, oh, it's good because Mark made it and I really like Mark. No. I forgot I was watching Mark within like 5 minutes of watching the movie because I was just so enraptured in the story. But if you don't have the money to buy the Iron Lung official popcorn bucket, you can 3D print it. And if you bring it to a theater, a Regal theater specifically, you get a free small popcorn. So I did that, but the Hollywood Chinese Theater isn't even a Regal theater, so I just did it because I wanted one. But I remember as we were getting ready to leave, I asked my partner, I'm like, should I bring a Sharpie just in case he shows so we can sign it? And I was like, maybe I'm being too hopeful. And I just at the last second grabbed one. We get out of the theater, movie's amazing, and James, my partner, actually saw him before I did and asked, like, do you still have your Sharpie? I look up and Mark's just talking with, like, 2 fans, you know? There's not a huge group of people. It's just him, the 2 fans, and his wife. And I didn't know if I should approach him because it's not like he was, like, in, like, a designated spot, like, ready to talk to people or anything, so I didn't know if he was, like, there for that or if it was appropriate. But James kind of, like, grabbed my hand and pulled me along. When by the time he like finished talking to the 2 fans that were already there and saw me, like 3 other people had already come in. So there was like a very small group of people looking at him. So Mark goes, okay, here's the deal. Everyone get out your phone in selfie mode and form a line. So we go to do that, but I'm wearing gloves, so I was like fumbling with them. So he skipped over me and went over the rest of the people, which meant that by the time he got back, my boyfriend was able to pull out my popcorn bucket and my Sharpie. While he was signing it, I got just 30 seconds of conversation in where I told him it was really good. I told him I was like death gripping my boyfriend's leg the entire time because it was so intense, and he was just like, "Oh no." and then asked him if the movie was going to be on Blu-ray ever. He said he's actually working on that, which is really cool. And then by the time I was done chatting with him, which again, it was like 30 seconds because it was just as long as it took him to sign this bucket. So behind us goes this where the lines start. And James and I are like, line? And we look up and Mark looks up and now the entire theater has gone out. So every single person that just watched Iron Lung is in a line behind us. And Mark looks up and it just goes, oh, in like kind of a like defeated, like not defeated voice, but like, you know, just kind of a little surprised. And so we said thank you and like good luck and congratulations and left on our way. But he was really sweet. He was really polite. He went on stream later and said that it was really cool getting to meet everyone and that it really touched his heart. So I think he was just introverted and a little tired, but like it was a really cool experience. And the movie's really good. You should check it out. Also, they have their own charity thing going on where you can donate blood because there's a blood shortage going on. I have leukopenia thanks to my eating disorder, actually, so I couldn't donate blood, but I donated $5 to the cause. So if you don't have money for this cause, you got blood. So try that. Everyone's got blood. Donate your body to a good cause. But yeah, that's the Iron Blood thing. Their own charity thing, separate from mine. But both causes are important, so either one you do it. I'm gonna play this out a little bit longer until my friends arrive, and then we'll switch over to making the Babymetal themed meals. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, while I have a pause, I'm like really parched from talking, so I might grab tea really, really quick. 1 second. I'm tempted to put her on the couch and do a Zuri cam while they're cooking. Yeah. Zuri cam? Zuri cam. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. And I see her. Maybe. She might go off the camera, but I love her too. She doesn't know what to do with it. Do you know your dog? See, do you know your life? See, do you know where you are? Between those eyes. I'm trying to see when the camera updates if you can actually see her. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's I think that's the Zoom cam. Oh my god. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get to you. Do you want me to make you some hot dogs? Do you want yeah, sure. Yeah. You start up some hot water for both of these. I never went down and got these. Oh. Oh, do you still want me to go get cheese? What do you doing? So that's do you need cheese? I can go Save Brothers. I don't want to. Yeah, actually, I can go get them. I'll get this one. Thank you so much, Ben. Okay, so tea is brewing. to get that all readjusted. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so my tea is brewing. Friend's gonna go get more ingredients, and then once everyone's here, we'll make the baby metal mules. Okay, cool. Again, for anyone that is coming in and out, this is not just a baby metal theme stream, but we're also doing a charity to the National Eating Disorder Awareness Association. They fund research for treatments of eating disorders and also just have a lot of good information and advocacy. So, they're pretty cool. God, the sounds of this game are so beautiful. I forgot where I was, but I guess I'll find out. Yeah, went here. I love the sound of rain. Oh, it's not rain though, it's this, but still. The sound of water. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm going completely backwards. Let me look at that map. Okay. I don't like that my keyboard keeps doing that. Did a thing just pop up, or am I crazy? Maybe not. Cool. Yeah, we made it back on the right track, thank goodness. Oh. Nothing. They're just bamboozling me. Rude. Okay, I think now we can actually do offerings. Oh, I don't have... Now I have faith. That's cool. What is this? Decreases enemy line of sight. Ooh. Okay. Why keyboard? Use QE to switch item. I can see it, but the cat just jumps by. I'm not currently using my blood. Perhaps I'll donate it.
ちっちゃい頃の咲く子の夢だったよね。堅苦し しい神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかったって。ここならいつでも好きなだけお菓子が食べられるよ。おやすみ咲子。帰りな。今日はもう閉店だよ。咲子、私やっぱり咲子との約束守りたいよ。
What? Who's the person who died again? Sakugo, the girl with the pigtails, the girl that kept calling her a traitor. She had the, like, blood dots coming out of her face at the very opening scene. Oh, please come back, screen. Yeah. Oh no. Hello? It's gonna crash, isn't it?